Hello and welcome to Grim Reactions. I'm Erik, and today we're watching episode 2 of season 3 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. The previous episode was great. I'm really excited to be on season 3. It's really cool how, like, we already were underdogs, but now the war is over, and like, the Fire Nation has taken over. They are the Galactic Empire. It's like in Harry Potter when Voldemort took over. Like, we are the guerrilla force going undercover behind enemy lines. And it's gonna be really fun to see what happens in this season and in this episode that's coming up. Just real quick before we get started, if you want to see this ahead of time, check out the Patreon. When this comes out on YouTube, on Patreon, we will be just getting into Legend of Korra. We are a full season ahead on this, so check that out if you're interested. I'm also doing on Patreon its full episode reactions, unlike here on YouTube where it's edited down. So if that interests you, then the link for that is available in the description. But enough said, let's get into it. Chapter 2, The Headband. Oh, you're sleepy. You have a hard time sleeping, huh, Zuko? Feeling restless? Feeling unfulfilled? Feeling like this is not what was supposed to happen? It's because it's not. You're such a confused little boy, Zuko.
Keep quiet!
Oh, infiltration! Cool.
Bird to hear us chatting up there and turn us in.
Hey! We're in enemy territory. Those are enemy birds.
Oh. Appa is gonna be a problem. Because everything else, like, you can camouflage Aang, like with the tattoos. But Appa is a 12-ton monster.
Hiding in cave after cave, after cave, after cave.
Does anyone want to sit in the dirt and eat cave hoppers?
Momo's quite happy with that, apparently.
I don't know about this. These clothes...
Theft?
But if it's essential to our survival, then I call the suit.
Found something that fits, huh? Ew.
Your mom's necklace.
Yeah, that's a dead giveaway.
It's pretty obviously water tribe, isn't it?
Yes, it's blue. Or purple, or... Don't get on my case, I'm colorblind.
So everyone just follow my lead and stay cool. Greetings, my good hotman.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
You guys go ahead. I'll just get some lettuce out of the garbage.
Maybe you can find some cabbage.
Hotman? 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 Hotman?
No one talks like that anymore.
Next time you play hooky, you might want to take off your school uniform.
It backfired. No one knows who he is.
Is this a new mind ready for molding?
Yes, a transfer student.
Clearly you're from the colonies.
Yeah, the colonies, of course. I have a scar. It's really embarrassing.
Very well.
Well, that was very accepting.
We made it through the day, Momo.
Anji, you don't have to babysit the new kid.
Oh, a Chad.
Don't forget it.
Momo's really good at staying hidden. He can make himself really flat.
I guess I'm just lucky.
We were on our way to play hide and explode. You want to come?
I'd love to.
That sounds scary.
I got invited to play with some kids after school.
After what?
That's cool.
Enrolled in what?
Stop where you are. Prince Zuko.
Yes, Prince Zuko. Oh my.
I'm going in for a visit. You're gonna stand guard here, and no one.
Oh.
Uncle, it's me.
Yeah. You're gonna have to work really hard to get him to gain his trust back.
I already have a picture of Fire Lord Ozai. And here's one that I made out of noodles.
Impressive.
Macaroni picture.
We were supposed to learn about it in class tomorrow.
Oh.
I am a fan of secret rivers.
Hmm.
Fine.
This is a very secret river. We're all gonna learn about it in school tomorrow.
You brought this on yourself, you know.
No.
We could have returned together. You could have been a hero.
No, he could be a traitor like you.
You're not going to say anything?
No. He's waiting for you to apologize.
You're a crazy old man. You're crazy. And if you weren't in jail, you'd be sleeping in a gutter.
Just patience, Iroh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Since it's obviously hilarious to mock our national oath, we'll begin with a pop quiz on our great march of civilization.
That's not a good way to make yourself popular, Aang.
Is that a trick question? Sozin defeated them by ambush.
Well,
Who's on?
You don't really fit in.
I was just dancing. You do dances here in the homeland, right?
Not really, no.
No, it's all military parades.
Young people must have rigid discipline and order.
But what about expressing yourself?
I know sometimes we're so moved.
It's a fascist dictatorship.
You may march in place quietly next time the urge hits you.
Yeah, it's no fun. No fun allowed in the Fire Nation.
What'd you say, colony trash? You're gonna show her something?
Just some dance movements.
You clown. You're too smooth, Aang.
Bring your parents to my office after school.
Parents? But
Don't be late.
Oh, please. Tell me that Sokka and Katara are gonna act as his parents and dress up. Come on, give it to me.
Mr. and Mrs. Fire! Wang fire! This is my wife, Sapphire!
Oh, yay.
He's argued with his history teacher, disrupted music class, and roughed up my star pupil.
my
Oh, that's your star pupil?
Don't you worry, Mr. Headmaster. I'll straighten this boy out something fierce.
Hey, you tell him, Sokka. Oh.
You're so beautiful when you hate the world.
I don't hate you.
I don't hate you too.
That's the best you can get with her.
I hear you've been to visit your Uncle Fatso in the prison tower.
That guard told you.
No, you did.
Oh, you're so easily played, Zuko. You're too trusting.
Believe it or not, I'm looking out for you. If people find out you've been to see Uncle,
Yeah. I do have a very hard time believing you, Azula.
That settles it. No more school for you, young man.
I'm not
Nice beard.
just being a normal kid. You don't know what it's like, Sokka. You get to be normal all the time.
He's never normal.
If we want to change this place for the better, we need to show them a little taste of freedom. Them a secret dance party.
Go to your room.
Brilliant.
got fancier feet than anybody. And 6 of them.
Yeah. He is the fanciest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Flamios!
What if someone finds out?
Oh boy.
Maybe it was different in the colonies, Kuzan. But we don't do that here.
Now express yourselves. Artistic freedom.
Who knew Twinkle Toes could dance?
Yeah, of course, that's why his toes are so twinkly.
I have everything I always wanted, but it's not at all how I thought it would be.
No. It's very empty, isn't it?
I need your advice. I think the Avatar is still alive. Well, I'm so confused. I need your help.
Yes, you're very confused.
Forget it. I'll solve this myself. Waste away in here for all I care.
Oh yes, you're gonna come back and it's gonna be more and more. Eventually you're gonna apologize. Oh, you're doing good, Iroh. Stay strong, dude. Just...
That's the sound of happy feet. Everybody freestyle.
Oh shit, dude. Yes, they've been taught to just suppress themselves all the time. Show them some liberty. The best way to fight oppression.
Dang, everyone's watching.
Don't worry about them.
Yes, but you're doing like... It looks like waterbending sparring. I mean, it looks like sparring in general. It's mock fighting. The whole point is to lose control. I'm just concerned about what's going to happen if they do actually lose control and do something they're not supposed to be able to do.
It is a dancing party.
Oh no.
You did the right thing by telling me, Hide.
Of course. Teacher's pet.
It's like my inhibitions just disappeared. Okay, they're back again.
Yeah, understandable.
The boy with the headband.
Uh-oh.
A rebel. An insurrectionist.
He's here somewhere. Don't let him leave the cave.
The problem, once you plant freedom in the minds of people, then it's hard to take it away. This is the perfect way to fight the Fire Nation.
Way to go, Dancy Pants. I think you really did help those kids.
Agreed.
Taught them to be free.
Agreed.
It was just a dance party, that's all.
Well,
Flamio, sir. Flamio.
The Avatar's alive. I want you to find him and end him.
Who's this now? Honestly, I'm starting to get a little fed up with Zuko. He's so infuriating, it's unbelievable. Ugh. He's so blind. I mean, I know it's hard to figure out what you want. I know it's hard to achieve that kind of personal insight, but at the same time, man, it's so frustrating because it's so clear what he wants and what he needs. And it's so clear what he's supposed to do. And him not realizing it. I mean, he is kind of realizing it, but he's repressing it. And it's so infuriating, you have no idea. Because what he needs is friends. Real, actual friends. Like the gang. That's what he needs. And he saw a hint of that when he... during the chase, when Azula hurt Iroh, and they were so quick to offer assistance, to help, but he rejected them, and he drove them away. And that was like, and he has had so many chances to do the right thing, but he just refuses. Like, again, it's the parallel with Aang. Like, for Aang has a very, very clear end goal: to defeat the Fire Lord, to restore balance. He doesn't really know how to get there. Like, what are the steps he needs to take to get there? Yeah, for Zuko, it's the same, but he's got it mixed up and he's confused about what he doesn't really... Like, he thinks he knows what he wants. He thinks he knows what the end goal is, but it's very diffuse. He's very clear on the first part, capturing Aang and bringing him, and capturing the Avatar and bringing him to the Fire Nation. But that leads to what? Again, it's like every plan of his. It's like, step 1, great. But step 2, how extraction? How do we wrap it up? You know, that's always his failing. He doesn't think far enough ahead. Aang, he sees the end goal. He knows what the end goal is. But like, the steps there are very much harder. For Zuko, it's the other way around. The problem is that he's got the first part wrong. He doesn't know what it is he's supposed to do. Because what's supposed to be at the end for Zuko is acceptance. Both accepting himself, and it's about finding himself for Zuko. For Aang is trying to become the Avatar, in a way, like a fully realized Avatar. Zuko is trying to become a fully realized Zuko, but he doesn't know the steps. Aang knows the steps, master the elements and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, I guess. I don't know if I made that point anywhere near to well enough. I don't feel I did, but maybe you understand what I'm getting at slightly. But yeah, it's so frustrating to see him act this way. He's had so many chances, and like when they were captured in Ba Sing Se, Zuko and Katara, the gang and Iroh just keep reaching out hands, offering like, just grab it, just take it, and Zuko just keeps refusing because he has this idea in his head of what his life is supposed to be like. Now he has what his life is supposed to be like, but it's not fulfilling. It doesn't feel right, and it never will, because he doesn't know what he wants, and it's getting really infuriating. My goodness. I love the dance party, because throughout history, art is an expression. Art is an expression of yourself. They've tried so hard to stamp down on individuality, to stamp in the Fire Nation, obviously. I mean, that's clearly what it's about. Like in other fascist dictatorships, it's not about the individual, it's about the leader, and it's about the group. Because if it's about the group, then you can just say the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, and just oppress people or treat a few people awfully and justify it. You can justify a lot of behavior with that attitude. But that requires indoctrination, so people don't question, so people just blindly obey. And art is creative expression, it's freedom. And I love that Aang showed them another way, taught them how to express themselves. That's a seed planted, like in the minds of those kids. And if they can just keep doing that, then they will win eventually. But the question is if they have enough time, which I don't think they do. But anyway, that was a wonderful episode. I loved that. That was so good. And yeah, I mean, people have been telling me over and over that this show just gets better. And I'm inclined to agree, you know? Season 2 was really good. But these 2 episodes have been brilliant so far. I'm really, really enjoying it, like, thematically. And I always like the underdog, the guerrilla fighting behind enemy lines. trying to undermine and overthrow the power. It's very much Rage Against the Machine, which is one of my, like, I grew up on Rage Against the Machine, despite me being a Swedish dude, a Swedish kid. I grew up listening to a lot of Rage Against the Machine. And so yeah, this is wonderful. I'm loving this. And I can't wait to get to the next episode. But until then, I thank you very much for joining me. And I'll see you in the next episode. Like and subscribe, the usual stuff. And I'll see you. Peace.